Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. I am Mason Productions, and today we're going to talk about a little something here involving a classic cartoon character that's coming out in a few days' times. It's Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp. It is a, of course, as always with a classic animated property nowadays, it's live action animation because of course, why not? So it's a live action and combines live action animation with the it's for Netflix. It's being made for Netflix this time. So yeah, that's where you're going. So we have human characters along with animated characters like Woody himself, obviously. But this one is a bit more interesting, considering the fact that this actually has some like two other Woody Woodpecker characters that we know of. I think these are going to be the only characters, only Woodpecker characters in the film, along with himself. Is of course his enemies, Buzzard and Wally Wall. That is a mouthful. Wally Walrus. That name is such a mouthful. I don't know why, but it is. It sounds like it. So yeah, Woody Woodpecker has another film coming. This is obviously coming off the 2017 film, which I think the less said about that for the better. Yeah, the less said about that is probably for the better. So it comes out. See, I think I'm gonna release this on the 9th. On the 9th, it'll be coming out on the 12th, so just a few days. I'm kind of late to the bandwagon with this a bit for talking about this because, this got announced several days ago, and I'm way far behind. But I want to talk about a little about my history of Woody Woodpecker a little bit. So with Woody Woodpecker, um, my first introduction to him was the new Woody Woodpecker show. It was on, I think it was on Netflix like a decade ago or something. I don't know. It might have been like a decade ago. I don't remember. It was on Netflix a while ago. It's not anymore. I think it's on Peacock now. The new Woody Woodpecker show. That was my first introduction to characters like Woody himself, Woody Woodpecker himself, Wally Wallace, Buzz Buzzard, and even characters like Chili Willy. That was my introduction to Woody Woodpecker, not his original shorts. By the time I came along, I'm 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 like 19, almost 20, so by the time I came around, a lot of Woody Woodpecker classic cartoons were gone off of TV, along with most of the classic cartoon characters, Looney Tunes. Their home was Cartoon Network, so was cartoons like Tom and Jerry. Those characters were now belonged to Cartoon Network. But Woody Woodpecker didn't really have a home for his animated shorts, which is why I never got to see him growing up. Because unless you go for stuff like DVDs or something like that, you're not going to see unless you have like, let's say Cartoon Network, you can watch Looney Tunes or Tom and Jerry, or you have the DVD, or you have the DVD, so maybe you could watch them along, maybe Woody Woodpecker as well. That's something you have to buy, but like back before, I think before the 2000, like before the 2000s, they just came on the air on television, syndicated out those classic cartoons all syndicated out to television. So, for example, for example, my dad has talked about how he would watch Woody Woodpecker coming home from school. He would watch, stuff like the Looney Tunes, stuff like that on Saturday mornings, because it was all access easy to there. It was easy for him to see. But the time my generation came around, it wasn't as easy to see. You had to pay for DVDs. You had to hope you had a DVD player, or for the case of Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, and all that, you had to and have Cartoon Network, or otherwise you just did not see them. That is until recently with Tune In with Me on MeTV, that that increased the access to these old classic cartoons on television. So they're finally back on free to air television after being gone from it for more than two decades. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, heck, my introduction to Tom and Jerry was on the DVD. I think like the DVD Tom and Jerry Greatest Chases, which is a compilation of a bunch of Tom and Jerry cartoons. That's how I first got to see Tom and Jerry. See the Tom and Jerry. I got something planned for that, but that's a later video. But back to Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp. Sorry, I kind of went a bit on a rant there. Sorry, but due to that, he's kind of been out of the public. But my point was that because of all that, he's kind of been out of the eye for the longest time. And then there was the 2017 movie, which only got a theatrical release in Brazil, while it was released on home media, straight to DVD everywhere else. So yeah, he's, he's massacred in Brazil because Brazil did one thing that we in America did not, and that's actually put the cartoons on television. Such a shocker, I know. Just you put the things on television, people know it, and people will love it, and people in Brazil love it. And yeah, so yeah, the 2017 film, by all accounts, was garbage. No, I haven't seen the 2017 film actually, but I know there's one scene where Woody Woodpecker shits on ice cream, and that person proceeds to eat that shit without being bothered by it. So I think that's all indication to me that I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna bother. And word of mouth about that film simply hasn't turned that around for me. But I do have hope for this Netflix film coming up because it apparently it's actually going to feature Woody Woodpecker pretty prominently. And with the problem with a lot of these live action animated films, they feature classic cartoon characters. Kind of sounds like they get sidelined, you know. Tom and Jerry in their two movies, they're kind of sidelined, you know. All like all these classic characters, whenever they make transition to live action animated film, they just all get sidelined for human characters because I don't get it. I don't get why a lot of these characters just can't have a fully animated movie. Which, thank God, we're finally getting another fully 2D animated Looney Tunes movie with the day the Earth blew up. I'm praying that's gonna be good, but we'll see. And I'm hoping that Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp is really good because it has promise considering the fact that it has two of his antagonists in there. So I do have hope, and I really want this to be good. I want Woody Woodpecker to have a good project out, because, you know, not a lot has been done with him. Like a thing like that. I think the TV show in like 2002, and then there's the 2017 film, and then 2023 film now, so or 2024 film now. So there's obviously been a large gap with how Universal has just not used him at all. He's kind of like it's kind of something. It's kind of like something you want to deal with. It's like Woody Woodpecker is like when it comes to cartoon mascots of their company or classic cartoon characters. He's kind of like the neglected child. Even though like I don't really get why, because I do feel like Woody Woodpecker in a fully animated show would do really well. So yeah, um, I'm gonna wrap that up. I've been kind of going on for a bit too long now at this point, but I will I will watch Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp, and I'll give my thoughts on it, my first impressions on it in a video. It's not gonna be a review at all. Review at all. It's just gonna be my first thoughts after I watched it. Maybe sit on it for a little bit and then talk about it here. I know I'm supposed to have reviews coming up. I'm trying to get that on with what I'm having. I guess complications, but I am gonna figure out a way to get that sorted. So, yeah, my next video is hopefully gonna. Well, my next video probably will be the impressions on Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp. It's coming out on Netflix on April 12th. Then I'll figure out how to do how to what I want to do for my review of a Looney Tunes cartoon after that. So yeah. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. If you all like and subscribe. I hope y'all all go watch Woody Woodpecker Goes to Camp on Netflix. Give it some support. Maybe just give it a shot. I am gonna give it a shot. I do hope it's good, but I don't know these stragglers, live action animated films. You never know. So anyways, I'll wrap this up here. I'll see y'all in the next video.